here is the problem with indie filmmaking. Indie filmmaking is just like a used car dealership.
Interesting.
Where I have a car and I want to sell my car.
Right.
Everybody thinks their car is worth more than their car is, except for a few, very few people. Not only that, let's say that in this example, you're taking your used car and you're going to put it on consignment at a car lot. That car lot is not on your side. That car lot is going to look out for themselves. They're going to give you really bad terms. They're not going to be transparent about what is involved in the sale. You're just going to find out afterwards, basically how much money they plan on giving you. And that is kind of what the world is right now for indie filmmakers who are trying to get their films out. They're going to companies, distribution companies. Now, not all distribution companies are bad. Not all used car lots are bad, believe it or not. But most are. And same can be said about distribution companies, unfortunately. So they're going to take your movie on consignment. They're going to put it up for sale. Like a distributor is going to put it out on as many platforms as they can. But then they're going to charge you expenses. So imagine the used car lot coming back to you and saying, oh, yeah, we had to fix the brakes. We had to get an interior detail. There was a little rip in the back seat and we had to stitch it up, and that cost $700 and blah, blah, blah. And this is what's happening to indie filmmakers. I just watched a podcast where a filmmaker had got their film picked up. They were very excited to get it picked up. And their film is out there, and I watched it the other night, and it was pretty good. I don't want to say, too much because I don't want to directly clown anybody or any distribution company, although they maybe deserve it. But they're now, just now, after 2 years, I think, of their film getting out there, about to start getting a paycheck. That is a paycheck to them that's free and clear. Everything that the film has made up to now has been paying the distribution company money back for the expenses they incurred in getting the film out. Going to Cannes, South by, going out to very expensive dinners, blah, blah, blah. So they're going out and they are charging you, the filmmaker, money to represent your film. But what are they really doing? They're just going out, having Prosecco, talking shop. It's a used car dealership scenario where, you're not getting treated fairly. So what do we do about that? Well, in the age of interest media, you can cut all that out of the way. You don't have to go to distribution, and this is what I'm pretty stoked about. You can go right to an audience like I'm going right to you right now if you're still listening. If you found value in this, you're still listening. And I can market directly to you. I can get your contact information. I can keep you updated with the film and how it's going. And if I can gather a large enough audience and generate enough interest, when the film is ready to be released, I send you a direct link. You were talking about J. Cole. He just did this with his latest album. Right to your audience, bypass the distribution, bypass the car dealership, and now I'm just dealing with an individual who knows about, my car, and you're just buying the car from me. You're just coming to me to rent the film. And you get all that rodeo, that whole, circus out of the way. And it's more doable now than ever because of this age of interest media, where if you can put out content that's interesting, unlike what I'm doing right now probably, whatever, I just sound like a talking head.